I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world and ride on time.
Hello my dear brand enthusiasts, my name is Azra and welcome to one more episode of Strategic Brand Management. Before we dive into today's topic, which is very interesting and kind of unconventional, I just want to say something that I didn't share in any of my videos, and that's the reason why I started my YouTube channel. I've been receiving really great support from my friends, families, colleagues, and positive feedback and comments, but the reason why I started is, as it is obvious, is I am very passionate about branding, and somehow I see it as a mix of creativity, strategy, and skill to make things, to make business, and to make your own self better. But the another reason, which is equally important, is that I wanted to share my knowledge that I gained over the years in different experiences all over the world, in different continents, countries, etc. So enough of this motivational speech, which I hope that will motivate you as well to start whatever you like. Let's get started with what I have today. So, as I promised, today we are talking about logos. But the thing is, I'm gonna show you some kind of strange mistakes that people did when they were designing logos, and then I'll show you successful redesigns. And then we will end with one local Bosnian brand that actually has its logo and the packaging total brand elements redesigned. Before I start showing you logos, if you want to test, does your brand elicit positive brand judgments and feelings, just ask yourself a question. What would your customer think or feel if they only know about your logo and nothing else? Just take a moment and think about it. Okay, moment just passed. Think about it later. Now let's just get started and I'll show you these crazy logos, right? Okay, the first one, Instituto de Estudios Orientais. I think I pronounced it right. I'm not sure, maybe it's in Portuguese or Spanish, but do you see what I see in this logo? Maybe the pictogram is way too much, but the graphic Italian designer Emanuele Abrate, what he did is that he kept the concept and then he enhanced the pagoda, but he somehow gave it a more modern and fresher look. So it looks like this and way much better, right? Okay, the second one is even better. I really don't know, do they see when they're making logos, which is a clear image and they convey a very ambiguous message. So basically what the designer here did is that he kept K as a letter mark. What is a trend also in 2020 is that now in logo you can also have shapes and letters together. So that is exactly what the designer did. He kept the K and then he made the shapes out of it that somehow gives a sense of trust, linking it to the nature, which you see in these green elements. But also what is interesting, if you look closely in these elements, you would see that negative space, which is a cross, and that is a symbolic element in pharmaceutical field. And the third one, then we are going local, is Clinica Dental San Marcelino, but a dentist or a seducer, I'm not sure which one is it. So you see here the successful redesign, and designer kept C and D and he arranged it in the form that makes a smile, which is a clear in logo. And these round clear lines with blue colors are intended to convey sense of confidence and cleanliness. Then the next one is, which I promised, is a Bosnian brand that I recently discovered and I really fell in love with. The brand is called Eden Aroma, and they are all about Bosnian tradition and nature in making these organic, natural products and cosmetics. Because I really like organic products, especially for my skin, I want to know what I'm applying, right? So I was really thrilled when friend gave me to try the product, which is, and I have it here, this one. However, this is a very old packaging, and if I saw it like this, I don't think it would attract me to buy. Why? Because first of all, I think it's a way too much of black color. Then even if you see, the letters are really kind of outdated. And then when I'm talking about logos, the mistake about this packaging is it's somewhere here hidden and you barely see it. The product is really great. Somehow your skin gets smoother, has that glowy effect. But okay, this is not a product demonstration, but the packaging and logo. So what Eden Aroma recognized and what they did is that customers, when they're buying organic products, are looking for quality, right? So from sourcing only the best natural ingredients, organic good companies and brands need to reflect that same quality in their packaging, because customers, the first touch when you have with the product is the packaging itself. So that is exactly what they did. I don't have the product of the new packaging, but you can see the picture how it looks like now. And what I like is that they removed this black color and somehow added like yellowish beige color that matches the look of the butter inside and gives me the sense of transparency, which conveys a message good for you. So I want to look inside, right? So the other thing that I really like, and it's a redesign of packaging, is this face mask, if you can see it. So the face mask, clearly they used the visual elements here, and it clearly says it's a mask and it's a black one and it's for a woman, right? So basically when I take it, I can clearly see what is it without, opening it. And the another thing that I didn't mention, and which is a topic, is total redesign of their logo. If you see here, so every product, every category has a different colors of the logo, which I like. And in the background on the picture, you can see their new logo, which is the work of a designer, Zinger. You can follow her on Instagram, where you can see her amazing work. And trust me, if you want her to do the project, you're on the long waiting list. What I like particularly what she did is that she kept the concept of nature, leaving these flowers, but she added the red color and filled in that negative space. And what I also like is that stripe, the white one, and where it clearly says the name of the brand, Eden Aroma, so it somehow stuck in my mind. And the another thing, even though she did leave the flowers, what I like is that delicate addition of a bird, and you can see below the name there's a kind of a bigger bird, but there's also a small bird on the flowers. Bird is a symbol of freedom, but it is also a symbol of rebirth. And what else we feel in nature than feeling reborn again. So this was about logos and about packaging, and I'm very glad I mentioned the Bosnian local brand, and I'm in love with. And even like I have the soaps here, their packaging really looks good, natural, and I really want to try it. So if you are in the process of making logo or in the process of redesigning one, here you have a criteria to follow, and it will, you're gonna make sure you're not gonna make these mistakes that other did. One of these criteria, which I believe is very important, is memorability, right? So how easily it is recognized and recalled. Will I be remembering it after and recognize it under different situation? Then another thing is likability. Is it fun? Does it have some visuals and imagery, that creates it somehow interesting as well? And this is another criteria that it's very important, and if you follow it, I'm sure you're gonna make a great logo for your brand. So just, keep doing it. So this was the 6th episode of Strategic Brand Management, and I hope you enjoyed it and that it was fun. So even if you have any comments or questions, suggestions, please do write or reach me out on Instagram or wherever you can. Or if you want me to, to show your logo and have my thoughts, by all means, please do. Okay, as you see, it's dark outside and I'm done for today. It's very late, but never too late for one cocktail, right? My friend was too kind to put this makeup on me and to look nice, so I'm just gonna use it before going to sleep and enjoy some drinks with my friend. Okay, and see you next time. Enjoy your evening as well. So what is
Blah, blah, blah.
oh,
Every single day